Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Hopefully, this is it. Not going to be talking much because this is rather difficult, and this is going to be rather RNG dependent because I'm not good enough to do this with bad RNG. But I hope this is it. The absolute radiance. Phase 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, through. That's fine. 7, 8, and I got hit. Go over chimes and stuff later. Those are so hard to see. It's better to get hit by the spikes than the balls. Spikes only do 1 damage. Oh, I am all kinds of messing this up. It's cause I'm recording, but you know what? We took an acceptable level of damage because I only got hit 6 times, or I only took 6 damage, whatever. We can heal that up. This is where it's RNG dependent. Please spawn above me or within 1 of me. It's too far away, I'm not going for it. Spawn near me. I need to face tank it. Okay, that's fine. Spawn near me. Yes! Oh my god, please! Spawn near me. I'm not going up there, you come to me. I'm waiting for you to come down here. No, I didn't. Okay. Yes! Of course. Heal it up. We gotta go quick. The floor is gonna be chasing us. You want to go out and then in. Out and then in, because then you can dash like that. One, two, three. Not 3. Oh god, I'm scared. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, first try. First try. Oh my heart. Ah. That's so awesome. Get shredded. Oh, we got decent RNG, thank you. I only beat the Radiance about 5 times, but I actually felt fairly comfortable with it, as long as the RNG wasn't bad. If the RNG was middle of the road, I still got it okay. Good RNG was like, Godseeker. I'll show you charms and stuff right after. They're not hurt, are they? This is the good ending, right? We got the delicate flower. Hornet, what happened? Embrace the void. So, beating that Pantheon woke up the people that came after Hornet that started the second game? I don't know what that was all about. If anything happens, I'll put this on. If not, I'm going to skip it so I don't waste your time. I'm gonna watch this. Congratulations, well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered, and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. Team Cherry. It really was just credits, y'all didn't miss anything, it was the same background and stuff. Bloop. Achievement unlocked, pure completion. 112% completion. Time 80 hours, 15 minutes. I will say that in the many months that I've been playing this game as it was a YouTube series, I have left the game running numerous times. As evidenced not only by that, but just on the main loading screen. On Steam it says I've got like 108 hours on this. I spent a lot of time in here, but I don't think it was a full 80 hours. I don't know, maybe. Anywho, we did the thing. Steel Soul mode unlocked. Didn't we do that before? I thought you just... didn't that happen when the game was regularly beat? Maybe it just says this every time you beat the game and you're not on Steel Soul mode. No shade, no reviving, death is permanent, the ultimate challenge. You know, after the Pantheon of Hallownest, if I didn't do the DLC, might not be so impossible. But then again, I do have all the charms and everything, so that probably plays a lot. If I lost all the things, I would have to relearn the stuff. I'm probably never, ever going to do that. But it's still a thing. So, just to show you guys the charms and stuff, because I didn't really have an opportunity to. That was legitimately the first time I have tried the Pantheon of Hallownest with the intention of clearing it. I have been fighting the Pure Vessel and the Absolute Radiance in the Hall of Gods, but since that last video where we were practicing the Absolute Radiance, that was the first time we actually tried the Pantheon of Hallownest. I'm so just happy that the first try got that. I did not think that was going to happen. I was expecting a minimum 4 or 5 times before I got good forgiving RNG on the second phase. So we have the Unbreakable Strength, the Mark of Pride, the Quick Slash, Stalwart Shell, and the Steady Body. So this is my typical setup, with the exception of not having the Long Nail. I looked up for this Pantheon every charm interaction and every charm etc. to figure out how all this stuff does. The Mark of Pride is a 25% range increase. The Long Nail is a 15% range increase. Together they're additively a 45%, but the Stalwart Shell increases your iframes from 1.3 seconds to 1.7 seconds or something. So that allows me to tank the second phase. When the Absolute Radiance is shooting the lasers, if you stand right underneath the Absolute Radiance on the second phase and you just spam attacking up, you can get like 14 of the 24 hits in. Because with the Unbreakable Strength, it was 30... It's like 31 hits to get past the first phase, 24 to get past the second, and then you need to do 11 hits? 10 or 11 hits on the last phase? I think it's 10, actually. I probably missed one time and counted it wrong. But it's 10 hits for the final phase. So, the first phase, you just kind of need to get through it. Like, honestly, I just blitzed it. I tried so many different setups researching for this. I tried so many different setups. Apparently, Grubberfly's Elegy is great for this, because when you stand on the ground... Actually, why don't I just show you? When you're at full health, and you attack, it throws out beams that do half of your nail damage, your base nail damage. If you have the Unbreakable Strength on, it actually increases it to 76% of base nail damage. So it's still not as much as base nail damage, but it's 16 damage per swing. And when you attack quick and stuff, the Absolute Radiance has a massive hitbox, so that could help, but if you get hit, you lose it. There is an exception, because the... I don't know why I'm pointing. The Lifeblood stuff, as long as you don't use Joni's Blessing, because that ruins it. These two, if you use these, they don't count as your health. So if you get hit and you lose the Lifeblood, you can still keep using Grubberfly's Elegy. But once you get past that, you basically don't use it. You can heal in the second phase. If I had tried, I could have healed. There are opportunities. But because you take 2 points of damage and you risk getting hit if you heal more than one, like, It just didn't seem worth it to me. So through all the setups that I tried, I just realized I understand, like, the speedrunners, they use the Shaman Stone and stuff, and they just blow it up because this attack does like 120 damage, and the Absolute Radiance has 2200 health total. That is a lot of damage to just be spam blowing them up. And when they're on the top platform, you can even blow them up through the lower one because it stops you in air. It's really cool and stuff. I'm rambling because I'm excited. I'm just happy. And I didn't know, like, I looked up so many charm interactions I didn't know about. Like, Shield Friend, if you have the Dream wielder thing on, it makes Shield Friend like 15% bigger. Also, when you Dream Nail things, it gives you 33 soul. Like, enemies, I mean, apparently. And when you have the Dream Wielder on and you nail something, it gives you 66 instead of 33. That's 2 spells worth of stuff, and it has a 0.9, I don't know. I don't know why I'm rambling like this, but just, it's good. It's good. This lets you tank it. Second phase, when they're shooting the lasers, you're probably going to get hit by one of them. But if you just keep attacking up, you get tons of hits in, and it feels good. When you get to the last phase of the Radiance, I've seen people, like, because I looked up videos and stuff to try and see how other people were doing it too. I ended up basically just doing it my own way. With the exception of one guy who did a pogo thing that I saw, and when I tried it, oh my god, did this fight just click. Like, obviously I still die in the second phase, but when people try and go like this, and like they hop between the platforms, you leave yourself open to messing up. Especially when the Absolute Radiance is teleporting, potentially even to the middle platform right here. So, if you pogo off of the Radiance, if the balls go off screen, they disappear. There is no looping back to hit you. So you can just lazily list to the left and right, and yeah, you'll probably still get hit sometimes, but as long as you've still got like 4 or 5 health left, you're probably good. You just need a pogo 10 times. And you can usually get 3 pogos per teleport, so, I mean, it worked for me. It should work for you too. Honestly, this Pantheon has a lot of feelings. Because when I started doing these Pantheons, I thought that they were basically impossible. Like, yeah, we got through some of them, but especially when we got to the Pure Nail one, this Pantheon of the Night, I was like, this is so difficult. The Pure Vessel, it's like impossible. How do you beat this boss? It's so RNG, it's whatever. But I fought it so many times that I don't lose to the Pure Vessel anymore. Like, I was trying different charm setups. I used Grubberfly's Elegy on the Pure Vessel, and I had a bunch of, like, I had the Quick Focus and the Deep Focus and a bunch of other stuff trying things out. There was a run where I basically only had the Quick Slash working, and I still beat the Pure Vessel. Like, this Pantheon, these Pantheons, if nothing else, they make you better at the game. They force you to get good. And I'm not going to say that I ever actually got good, because I don't feel like I ever did. But I look back at these other Pantheons now, and I'm like, dude, we beat the Pantheon of Hallownest. There's nothing in those other 4 Pantheons that scare me, because, like, Grey Prince Zote, yeah. I think Grey Prince Zote is the only one that's, like, kind of scary, and I face tanked him and still ended up with like 5 masks. So it's like, I don't know. There are scary parts of the Pantheon, but for the most part, the only thing that I thought that sucked about this, alright, the only thing that I thought that sucked about this Pantheon was that there's all the bosses in a row. Like, normally you would think, oh, well, that's more difficult because it's all the bosses, but like 38 of the 42 bosses are really easy. So it's not a matter of whether or not you're going to beat them. It kind of just feels like a waste of time. But having done this whole thing in its completeness, I gotta say I feel good. When I finished the Path of Pain, I was really upset. I was happy that I didn't have to do that again, but I was upset. And there are times where looking at this Pantheon, I dreaded doing this. I didn't even want to think about it. I took a few days off. More than a few, actually. I just needed time to just let this stuff process. I wasn't even thinking about this game. I just gave it a rest. And when I came back, the Absolute Radiance felt better. And this place feels better. There were so many times where I was bitter about this place because I was like, this is so unbelievably hard. But now that I can do it, it feels so good to be able to do that. Just like a satisfaction I wasn't even aware of. Now, I am not interested in doing the bindings or whatever. I'm probably never going to do this. Like, we're done with Hollow Knight. I don't want to do that again because my heart, I was about to die. But, like, this was just good. And the platforming in this game is good. White Palace, Path of Pain, I wish we're not part of this game. But with those aside, it's just good, you know? It's just a good game. And it feels satisfying. There are a lot of games that just don't have the same feeling of satisfaction because it's like, not to say that I don't enjoy them, because I really enjoy them, but like, whenever it's just like turn-based combat and stuff, you don't get the same like, oh my god, can you believe like I dodged this stuff? Like, if I just, I don't know. When it's more like a fraction of a second can kill you, there's actually, as much as it is frustrating, so frustrating to learn it. When you finally learn it, I'm like, I don't know. I'm rambling. It's terrible. I've acknowledged I'm rambling, but we're still going, and I don't know why. So I just want to say thank you, Team Cherry, for this fantastic game. Ignoring White Palace and Path of Pain, this is easily a 10 out of 10, and not only for what this did for the channel, but just how good it was in general. Just, oh my god. I was so appreciative, I actually forgot where I was going with that. I'm just so... We're done. Alright? Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much for all of the support. The channel was small. Like, Darkest Dungeon, at the end of Darkest Dungeon was when my channel first started to pick up. I had 10... No, because that was before that. I don't think I even had 10 subscribers when this playthrough started. It's February 15th. Was the day I got 15 subscribers, I believe. I have it all in a note. Every 5 subscribers I've ever gotten, I have written down the day that I have gotten them, from 5 all the way to 905 currently. And this game just blew up. We went from like 15 to several hundred. And from just the massive amount of people that came back to watch. I wish you guys would watch the other things that I do, but that's fine. You know what? We're certainly going to play Silk Song when it comes out. So this isn't the end. But it is the end for Hollow Knight 1. I am tired. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a good game. I recommend that you get it. It has stolen so much of my life, though. I feel bad. Thank you guys very much for watching. I need to end this video, please. I can't stop. Later, everybody.